Hello traders, how are you? Welcome back to Simply Forex. Lovely to see you all. Hope you all had a nice weekend. What'd you get up to? What did I do? I had a very chilled day by the beach in a bar, just sat there, had some nice food and a couple of beers with some friends. It was very nice, very chilled. So that's what I did. And now today is trading. Yeah, let's do it. Guys, like I say, I'm with you. We normally do it for about 40 minutes, so get as many questions over to me as you like. I can already see we've got some questions in the house. So yeah, we'll take all of your questions. I'll show you a trade that I'm in. I'm currently in Euro, Dollar, Canadian Dollar sell as per my morning analysis vid. So we'll look at that, and answer your questions. Let's see who is in the house. So let me go to the live chat. Let me have a little look. Hash, VIP crew. Hi, Tom. Hope you're well. What do you think of Euro Swiss franc? Okay, we'll take a look at Euro Swiss franc shortly. Michael, afternoon, Michael. Hope you're well, mate. Brett, afternoon. Can we take a look at copper? Yes, we will. If it moves, we can trade it. This is Brett's motto. He's got a T-shirt that says this. Colin, how are you, mate? Haven't seen you for ages. Matthew Skelton, VIP crew. Yeah, how are you guys? Welcome to the live stream. And also, guys, important to point out the American Open not far away, but it's going to be a little light on volume, guys. I think it's Martin Luther King Jr. Day, so the market's going to be a little light on volume. So worth pointing that out, but. Yeah, I'm still in Euro Canadian Dollar sell. So let me start with that. Hi, Noor. Hi, Tom and all. That's a hello to the editor. Don't talk to him, Noor. He's mental. Right, Euro Canadian Dollar. So we still like this trade for sells, yeah, because we were in a downtrend, yeah. And now we're in a range. We're at the top of this range, and the idea is come to the bottom of this range. What I really like about this pair, yeah, coming down to the bottom of the range, is the fact that H4 has broken down. Okay, so it's broken out of this channel, and it broken this low as well. Okay, so I really like this on the H4. Yeah, you can see if we follow structure, it's broken down. It's holding on to these last highs here. Yeah, you can see it's holding on. And the idea is still to come down to here, if not further, guys, all right? And just looking at the H4, we had a bit of an entry. I actually got in a bit earlier than this, but there was an entry here. I would say that H4 candle holding on to these highs is a good entry. Yeah, if we start entering here, put our stop above here. My entry was actually a H1. So if we drop down to the H1 now, guys, yeah, I started getting a retrace in here. Okay, we had this nice bearish H1 candle. This happened really early on because I was up with the birds and flying birds, not other birds. And sorry, and we had a nice bearish H1 candle. It retraced a little bit, and I put my stop at 4706. So my stop's up here. Okay, and why did I put my stop up there? Because of this psychological level. Yeah, price wanted to touch this. Yeah, so price literally got to this psychological level and then come and closed back below these last highs. So it just goes to show these psychological levels are really good levels for targets and for us to hide behind with our stop losses. Yeah. And when I say psychological levels, guys, I'm talking 00s or 50s. So 50 cent or 007. Yeah, think of those two people. All right, but 00s, 50s, psychological levels, we like them. And as you can see, it meant that I, didn't get hedged in this trade. And, we're getting some bearish candles. Will it continue to break down? Let's see. Yeah, I'm still selling this pair. So that's the trade that I am in right now. There was Euro Pound we were looking at, but it's just become a little bit horrible, the price action. So if you looked at H1, right? This is also worth pointing out, guys. So we want to sell euro pound. We know this from my morning analysis vid, right? If you look at H1, that is a shower of poo, right? That price action is not nice. Yeah, we're like downtrend, okay, uptrend, all right, is tricky. So when you get some tricky price action on a lower time frame, sort of get your head out of the weeds, yeah, and look at the bigger picture, guys, all right? So even if we just go up one time frame to the H4, yeah, the H4, really, you are only wrong when this last high here breaks. When this last high here breaks, yeah, if that breaks, we are probably going to come to the top of this level. Okay, all right. But so far, you know, it's holding. We've had a bit of a bounce off. You know, but again, I'm not overly keen on this H4 candle. So euro pound's just become a bit of a tricky sausage. Yeah, and tricky sausage is in all the big economic books. Yeah, check it out. There's a definition and it looks like this. Okay, so yeah, euro CAD I'm in. Euro pound is just, you know, it's ugly. Yeah, it's as ugly as Ian Dowie. Check him out, ex-West Ham player and manager. Right, guys. So yeah, they're the two things. I was also, guys, it's worth pointing this out. I'm also looking at. I'm not trading them, but looking at yen pairs. Yeah, if we look at, I don't know, let's look at Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. You know, H4 has really broken down. Yeah, you know, and we've got a very bearish daily candle, but we're at a very important support level. Okay, but I'm just looking at these. Yeah, not really trading them. Anyway, let's start with Hash's question. So we're going to look at Euro Swiss franc, guys. Before we do, let's just see who else is in the house. So Hope Searchlight, how are you? Swiss franc yen. Okay, we'll take a look at that. Greg, how are you, mate? I hope the trading's still going well. Daniel, greetings from Liverpool, and a Liverpool fan, if I remember rightly, Daniel. We will be friends. CJ, yo, how are we, CJ? So let's have a look at Euro Swiss franc for Hash. Okay, so let's start with Euro Swiss franc. Let's do a top-down approach. Okay, so the thing with Euro Swiss franc is there's no low. Okay, there's no low to benchmark against, right? Yeah, I've gone back to 2003, you know, and we've ended up getting a dinosaur here. The dinosaur means it's old. I don't know what. Anyway, yeah, but Euro Swiss franc, okay, clearly a downtrend. Yeah, you don't have to be Warren Buffett. That is in a downtrend. Okay, so we would be looking for sells. A couple of things I'm conscious of here are the following. So the candles, yeah, I like the candles, you know, wick, and they're closing back beneath each other. Okay, so that would suggest selling, right? But there's also a glaringly nice area here to sell from. All right, so does price want to come up to here before we start selling? Okay, so they're the things I'm looking at here. But Euro Swiss franc would be a sell trade on the weekly chart. Probably would wait till here though. Just looking at the moving average 20, it's quite a distance away down here. Okay, if we drop down to the day chart now, you know, have we had a structure break? Okay, so bear with me with this one. So day chart, yeah, clearly in a downtrend, right? But then we got this, you know, this here, and then we actually broke this level. You know, is it a daily break? Is it more of a H4 level? Again, this is the problem with this chart. It's a little bit open to, you know, interpretation. Okay. So have we broke this level? Yes, we have, and you'll see a clear break on the H4. But because of that weekly chart, and in looking at these candles, they are suggesting selling. But really, these are just dojis. Yeah, we're getting bottom wicks and we're getting top wicks. So there's a huge amount of indecision here. Yeah, and I think that indecision comes from all the things I said. You know, has it broken this level? Very subjective. Does price want to make its way back up to this level here? You know, and because of all of these things, we've just got, you know, indecision. If we drop down to the H4, yeah, so there's that level that's broke through here. Okay, and it's still holding here. Okay. And again, there's a bit of contradiction here. I would say on Euro Swiss franc, right, that this is in a downtrend. Okay, lower lows, lower highs. Yeah, but if I was to sell Euro Swiss franc, I need a break of this level. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger because really it would need to break these lows. Okay. So for me to consider Euro Swiss franc, I would probably, you know, wait for something like this, and then we get a break. If we break this low, break this important, you know, support zone, then I would start selling Euro Swiss franc. If this level holds and it starts building up, you know, I think we've got room to come up, you know, to potentially this support level up here. Okay. So yeah, it's a little bit untradeable for me at the moment, Hash, and those were the things I've been looking at to potentially take this trade. You know, even with Euro Swiss franc, I mean, let's look at H1, and that has broke. Yeah, so Euro Swiss franc, you know, we're clearly in a H1 uptrend. So if I had to trade it right now, I'd probably trade it back up to these last highs up here. So there you go, guys. Euro Swiss franc, Hash. I hope that helps. Also, guys, yeah, we were going to look at a brand new pair, well, commodity that I don't look at. We were discussing this in the VIP Discord, and Brett mentioned copper. So are we just going to do this copper, the commodities, or should we do against US dollar? Let's just do it as the commodity. Okay, so if we look at copper right now, actually let's do it against the US dollar, because we normally do gold and silver against the US dollar as well. There won't be a much difference, guys. All right, so let's do a top-down approach with copper from scratch. Yeah, I've never touched this chart. Yeah, what is copper? Nobody joking. It's a very good conductor of electricity, but not as good as silver. But they use copper because it's cheaper than silver, and it's still very good at conducting electricity, but not as good as silver. There you go. The sort of podcasts I listen to. Anyway, guys, and yeah, guys, if I can just ask everyone while I think of it, if you could please subscribe to the channel right now. If you enjoy my analysis, enjoying the channel, guys, enjoy the content, then come join us. Yeah, subscribe to the channel right now. We'd love to have you. Also, smash the notification button, and if everyone could please right now smash the like button. Yeah, it really helps support the vid. Please smash the like button while I drink some vodka. Right, let's start with the weekly chart. You know how I roll. Okay, that's not good. Let's do this. Okay, it's a CFD on copper, right? So we're going to do a top-down approach starting with the weekly chart. So first and foremost, let's put in our support and resistance levels. Okay, so as you can see, guys, that's clearly a level through there. Okay, and on the weekly, we got this one as well. These levels in here, obviously I'm aware of, but these might be more daily levels. So we'll take a look. But on the weekly, yeah, we're seeing that. Okay. And what are we seeing in terms of trend? Okay, so it's you know, potentially a range. Yeah, we're sort of just ranging from here to here. Okay, so potentially can come down to the bottom, but this is just a weekly chart and what I'm seeing, guys. But it is in a, you know, we could say this is in an uptrend. Yeah, we're getting higher lows, yeah, higher highs. So it's in a, you know, this was almost like a monthly range, but we're in a weekly uptrend. Okay, but again, would you want to buy that weekly candle? Probably not, but obviously it's at a very good support level. Now let's drop down to the day chart. Okay, and let's scroll out a little bit. Okay, so there's a level through here, guys. Yeah, I'll probably start it here, take it through there, down to there. There's a level where price has been reacting. If I drag this across as well, you'll probably see price reacting many times at this level. Okay, so it's reacted here, 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 you know, here. So it's a pretty good level, guys. Okay. But again, you know, what's the trend? I would argue this is arguably still just, well, no, I'd say it broke this low. I would say this is just about in a downtrend, although quite difficult, quite subjective that. Yeah, but I would say just about in a downtrend, but we are at an area of support. Okay, so no trade here really, guys. What would I want to see? So bear in mind, yeah, on copper, this is that weekly range. What I would like to see for me to take a trade is, you know, this selling pressure from the top of the channel is break this low. If I got price come down, break this level, then I'm confident that price will make its way back down to the bottom of the range, or even, you know, to this level or a psychological level like this or this, you know. So copper right now is untradeable at the moment. Yeah, if you wanted to buy from this level, yeah, imagine you wanted to buy from this level. Okay, you wouldn't buy this candle. Yeah, and if you wanted to sell from this level, you wouldn't sell into this support in here. All right, so that's copper really, guys. Let's have a look at H4 to see what clues we've got. And, you know, it's still breaking down. H4, you know, is firmly in a downtrend. Yeah, and potentially, you know, more room to the downside. Okay, but copper, yeah, I would not be trading today for the reasons I explained. But it was a good little thing to do, guys, because, you know, if you choose something I don't look at, then we can sort of plot it and do the support and resistance, you know, together. And we can, you know, analyze it. Wonderful. Right. Who else we've got in? Daniel, no, I support the mighty Arsenal. Well, Daniel, Liverpool beat you 2-0 in the FA Cup. We rode our luck a little bit in the first half. Hash, you're well. Jimmy, how are you? Right, guys, what else do we want to look at? So we've looked at Euro Swiss franc. We've looked at copper. Hope Searchlight wanted to look at Swiss franc Japanese yen. Guys, before we look at Swiss franc Japanese yen, if you haven't joined our trading community yet, then what are you waiting for, guys? Yeah, come join our free Discord channel. Yeah, why not? You've got nothing to lose. Come join it. Also, guys, we have a VIP Discord channel. Okay, in the VIP, you do have to pay for it, but you get access to me throughout the trading day, as in you can ask me questions. I give you my trade ideas as and when they happen, like the Euro Canadian dollar trade today. And also, guys, you get access to the Trading Academy, which is just full of tutorials, guys. And this is all of this for only $29 a month. All right, so check it out. Also, guys, if you would like to be coached one-on-one with myself, then drop us an email and we'll send you the details of the mentorship program. And finally, guys, if you would like to show your support for the channel, well, you can. You can become a Simply Forex YouTube member, and we've got supporter and gold. And by becoming a member, you get every week, you get a free trading tutorial. Okay, you get early access to the videos. And you get priority questions in the live streams, guys. All right. So yeah, a few perks for joining and becoming a member. So check it all out, guys. It's all in the live chat and video description. Right, Euro, Swiss franc, and Brett, I hope that helped with copper. So yeah, Euro, Swiss franc. Swiss franc, Japanese yen. Forgive me, Hope Searchlight. Swiss franc, Japanese yen. I know somebody in the VIP Discord who is also in this trade and are selling it. Okay, so let's have a look at the weekly chart. And what was really interesting here, and I mentioned it in my morning vid, is this candle, right? So this candle clearly hasn't broken these highs. Okay, so for me, we are still in a downtrend with Swiss franc, Japanese yen. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. All right, because this is the last swing low, and that's quite clear for me. I don't think that's very subjective. And we have broken these lows with these lows here. So we've got lower lows, and price has come back and touched these highs. So this could be a very good opportunity for sells at this level, right? Now, looking at this weekly candle, right? And now we look at the day chart, okay? If you traded the day chart, and you saw this candle here that broke this level, you would be like, Tom, I'm going to buy the living daylights out of this. And it would be very difficult to argue against if we only looked at the day chart. Yeah. But, now this was a fake out. Yeah. It come through and then it's just closed back down. So we had a daily fake out, and it meant that the weekly candle, if we go back to the weekly candle, it just meant that, this area of resistance held. Okay. Let's go back to the day chart. So my inclination with that weekly chart is to sell, all right? But if you look at the day chart, it's clearly in an uptrend. Yeah, there's no two ways about it. But we're getting we're getting bearish candles. Okay, so it'll be interesting to see what this daily candle does. If we get a candle that finishes with a big wick like this, maybe it's still a green candle, but it looks like that, then potentially we've got more room to the downside. But for me to really get excited about Swiss franc, Japanese yen, and trust me, I get very excited. I'm not joking. Yeah, is for me to see a breakdown on H1. Yeah, maybe it does something like this. Yeah, and then bang, we get a breakdown. Yeah, but a breakdown in daily structure. But if we get that combined with this weekly resistance level, I'm all over this. I'll be selling it down to this level, or even lower. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing on Swiss franc, Japanese yen. I just need, like I say, my bias is to sell it, but I need a daily break of structure. If we drop down to the H4, this is really still a H4 uptrend. It was breaking down here. Yeah, and everyone thought, right, this is the point at where, the market collapses at this weekly level. But no, could be a liquidity grab, guys. The big boys just pushed it up to here, took everyone out, and then come crashing back down. Okay, but this is still a H4 uptrend, really, for me. We've got higher lows, higher highs. Yeah, So, you know, at the very least, I'd want to see a H4 breakdown on Swiss franc, Japanese yen. Yeah, something, maybe we get something like this, creates a new lower high, yeah, and then we get a break of these lows, and again we could start selling. All right. So there you go, Swiss franc yen. Right, what else are we looking at, guys? Okay, Bat from Mongolia, I believe. I remember, because Bat commented that he was from Mongolia, and I remember these things. And Bat was saying, please, can we take a look at the UK100? Yes, we can. And oil for Brett. Okay, mate, we can take a look at that. Would you please recommend some few currency pairs for beginners to start with? Okay, so Michael's a member, okay, hence his name is in green. So I'm going to take his question first, all right? So Michael has asked, Tom, would you please recommend some currency pairs for beginners to start with? So I, as you know, I trade 28 currency pairs, and there's a lots of benefits to trading 28 currency pairs, because you get a real big overview of what is strong and what is weak. If I look at 28 currency pairs, I know what's happening with Aussie dollar, Swiss franc, yen, New Zealand dollar, CAD, euro, pound, etc. Okay, but if you're a brand new trader and you just want a manageable amount of trades and you're literally just learning the basics, then I suggest you trade, you know, let's say 4 currency pairs that are not correlated. Yeah. So you don't want your, you know, for example, if you was a beginner, I wouldn't say trade euro, US dollar, pound, US dollar yen, and US dollar, Canadian dollar, because they're all highly correlated. And all the trades would, you know, do the same thing. So what I would suggest is trade pairs that they're all related in some way before anyone says anything. But, you know, I would trade euro, US dollar, pound, yen, something like this. Maybe Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar, and maybe a, you know, something like, yeah, euro, New Zealand dollar. Yeah, something like that. You know, 4 that are not highly correlated, and you're going to get different setups and different chart formations and structure. So Michael, that's what I would recommend. Yeah, trade 4 pairs that are not correlated. Okay. So I hope that helps. Right, Bat from Mongolia. Let's take a look at the FTSE. Do I have the FTSE? No, I do not. Let's take a look. My home country's indice I do not have. What a very unpatriotic person I am. Sorry, it's called UK100 in it, the symbol. Okay, so let's have a look at Pepperstone's UK100. Right. Okay, so let's do this one together. All right, I'm going to put in a couple of support and resistance levels. Right, that would do me for that. And obviously there's clearly one down here. Okay, so, all right. Okay, so let's start here. Let's do this one together, guys, because the editor will be happy, because the title of this video is buy, sell, or stay out. So we better play the game, otherwise he will go bananas. Let me take a quick drink. I'm starting to sound like Barry White. Right, so everyone, yeah, we are going to help Bat analyze the FTSE, right? So weekly chart, guys, what you're looking at right now, would you buy, sell, or stay out of the market? So everyone, yeah, what would you do? Buy, sell, or stay out of the market, guys? I would just sit here and sing. No, I won't sing. I won't put you through such turmoil. So everyone, guys, don't be shy. Weekly chart, FTSE 100. Would you buy, sell, or stay out of the market? Okay, so Brett would stay out of the market. Travis Hawkins. I love that name. You sound like a motocross Red Bull sponsored motocross rider. Travis Hawkins, and also a drummer for the Foo Fighters. Michael, you're welcome. Bat would sell. Travis would stay out. New Zealand yen. Okay, we'll take a look at that if we get time, Lewis. Jimmy would stay out. Anyone else, guys? FTSE 100 weekly chart. Buy, sell, or stay out of the market. Because let's be honest, guys, those are your only three options. And it should be crystal clear to you what you should do. Otherwise, you do not trade. Okay, wick buyer, stay it. Okay, it's a buying wick. Okay, so stay out. Hoffman, hello Hoffman. Hi AJ. Okay, so we have got the majority of people have said stay out. Okay, and we had one that would sell it. And you know, if we just think of it like this, guys, yeah, and you just think you're a swing trader, okay? On the weekly chart, yeah, you're at the top here and you're seeing lots of bearish candles, yeah? Admittedly, this wick is a little bit, because we have this wick and this wick, there's a bit of indecision there. But really, guys, I would sell this, yeah? If I traded only the weekly chart, I'm seeing a nice bearish reaction at these last highs. I would sell potentially down to the moving average 20, yeah? If not, all the way down to the bottom of the range. Admittedly, a lot of, you know, we're due I'm not going to talk what ifs. But that structurally, that's what I'm seeing. So I would lean towards selling. All right, simple as that. Top of a range, bearish candles, sell. Okay, but we don't base it on one time frame. Let's take a look at another time frame. Let's take a look at the day chart. Okay, now if we looked at the day chart on the FTSE, all right, like I say, this is a new chart for that I haven't applied. So let's put the support and resistance levels in. Okay, that'll do. They're the only support and resistance levels I'm interested in. There is potentially one here, but I would say that's more of a, it might be more of a H4. Okay, now looking at the FTSE 100 day chart, what would you do? Would you buy, sell, or stay out of this market? So everyone, guys, FTSE 100 day chart, buy, sell, or stay out of the market. I'm going to have a drink of vodka. My New Year's resolution, unlike many people, is not to stop vodka, but to increase. Right, sell. Sell. Down to support. Travis, wait for a retrace. Okay, I think we've had the retrace. Sell, sell. Okay, so everyone is in agreement pretty much that it is a sell trade. Anyone else? Anyone else like to add their thoughts on FTSE 100 day chart, buy, sell, or stay out? No? Okay. All right. So the majority, guys, is a sell. To be quite honest with you right now, this is becoming a very nice trade. Yeah, it's just, you know, an indice I don't really look at. I just keep an eye on NASDAQ and S&P really. Sell, not too risky. I totally agree. Jimmy, just put your best footsie forward. There's a t-shirt right there waiting to happen. Okay, unless you've trademarked it, Jimmy, but I'm going to use that and put it on a t-shirt. Just put your best footsie forward. Editor, make a note of that, put it on a t-shirt. Sell. Yeah, I would sell this bad boy. Yeah, down to here, down to there. Right, we have had, if we just follow day trend, yeah, we've clearly had a breakdown in structure. Yeah, we're below the moving average 20. Right, we've got bearish candle. I know Friday's candle was green, but we still had a top wick. Yeah, and now look at the reaction we're getting today. You know, this would have been an awesome trade earlier. The move's already happened, but we're gonna delve down deeper with this trade because it's a really nice trade. So for all of those reasons, yeah, structure break, yeah, candles are with us, yeah, sellers are still in control. If this was a big green candle that closed into that grey zone like that, yeah, then not interested, okay? But the fact that it had a bit of a top wick and it closed below this last area of support, now resistance, I would sell it. So FTSE 100, guys, yeah, this is what I do every morning. Yeah, I look at that weekly chart, and the weekly chart told me, okay, Tom, you could look for sells. All right, and then the daily chart was, Tom, sells look good. Yeah, I would. Yeah, this is a trade we've missed, to be quite frank. Where's Frank when you want him? Yeah, and then if we drop down to the H4, I promise you we've had a lovely setup in here. Okay, so now if we drop down to the H4, look at that, beautiful. Okay, selling that. Yeah, look at that. We pinpointed this area here. Prices retraced, reacted. Okay, it's reacted there. Okay, and now, you know, we've got this nice big bearish H4 candle as well. Yeah, what's not to like there? Yeah. Yeah, you know, perhaps a little bit of a retrace to this level, start selling from here back down to here, because the H4 firmly supports our idea. This is clearly in a downtrend. Okay. All right. And then finally, let's have a look at the H1 as well. And the H1 is breaking down. My God, this is wonderful. Yeah, this ticks every box. You can see H1 was building up. Yeah, a bit of a, didn't know what to do with itself. And then bang, it's broken down. This candle here has broken these lows. We've missed the retrace. This was the retrace in here. Yeah, it retraced nicely. Could have got in up here, stop up here, you know, take price lower. So guys, FTSE 100, beautiful setup. Yeah, really nice setup. If you look at the M15, that'll be breaking down as well. You know, if we potentially get a bit of a retrace, maybe it wants to come back up and test this level here. Yeah, this could be a very nice sell trade. Yeah, in fact, all right, so keep our eyes open for this one, guys. That's a really nice trade. So BAT, thank you for bringing this to our attention. I would sell the living daylights out of the FTSE. Okay. Right, guys. I've sell limit order at 7,700, and it has triggered. So he was selling at 7,700. So 7,700's up here. Maybe it's a little bit earlier, BAT, because 7,700's all the way up here. Unless you've been shorting it from up here. That's 7,700. But nice trade is coming down. Yeah, that's a nice sell trade, guys. And guys, yeah, if you enjoy my analysis, then please come join us. Yeah, we would love to have you subscribe to the channel. Also smash the like button, guys. If everyone could please smash the like button right now, it really helps support the vid. Muchas gracias. Also, guys, don't forget to join our trading community. Yeah, if you know, it's a lonely sport, trading. So come join our free Discord channel, guys. We'd love to have you. And on that note, guys, we're going to call it a day. All right. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for joining us, guys. We can't do it without you. Thanks for all your questions. And I'll see you same time again tomorrow. All right.